Joey, Miss Trombetto, here with a plus size video about stripes that a couple of you girls have been bugging me about, and I was like, you know what, I just need to get it done. So I'm doing stripes today. I may have to stop, come off camera, and change into a couple different stripes depending on how this video flows. We are recording this live because I don't have 30 minutes to wait for it to upload. So, hi! So, I sell Lily Road clothing, but this could go for anything. Stripes are fun. I know that somewhere in the fashion world, men, that's right, men, decided for us women that you can't wear white after Labor Day. You can't wear blue and black together. Brown and black are no good. Stripes are no good. I call BS on that. I call BS on that. You can wear whatever you like. Whatever makes you comfortable. Is clothes, and clothes is an extension of who you are. And if you are somebody who's wearing a solid shirt with a solid bottom and you want to kind of add a little bit funk, stripes are great for that, okay? Stripes help you kind of have a little bit more fun with your clothes and allows you to do some really simple pattern mixing. I am wearing a 2X Irma. I've actually sized down. Irma's not really my favorite shirt, but if I wear her backwards, I tend to like her because I have all this extra stuff. I am wearing black leggings. I have, this shirt is just navy and royal blue with a mustard. There's no black in it, okay? But I think it looks super, super cute. It's kind of funky and fun. And then I wanted to be able to wear this Lindsay, which I just love the Lindsay kimono, and it has a little bit of black in there, okay? Oh, I don't know why, but I'm here. So this is super fun, and it just allows you to have a little bit of fun and play. I also want to tell you, notice that it's diagonal. It is an optical illusion. Do you see how when I move backwards, it's kind of, you can't really tell what's going on? Like it's got a little optical illusion going on. Like when I move, it's kind of like, ooh, you see that? You see how it's going blues and yellows? It's kind of crazy. Diagonal is so nice. It's a nice optical illusion. Having a diagonal allows you to camouflage certain things. It also allows you to maybe look a little bit more well-endowed if you are not. And if you are well-endowed, sometimes stripes can actually deter the size of your girlies. So something very small like this on a diagonal is actually deterring the fact that I am very chesty. And if you were someone who was not chesty, it may bring a little bit more focal attention to your chest. Adding a nice necklace, depending on the length of where you want it, is also going to add some visual contrast and interest here. So for instance, if you wanted to deter people from looking at your chest, you may want to put a necklace up here. If you are somebody who doesn't mind drawing a little bit more attention to your midsection, your middle torso, your boobs and up, you may want to put a necklace here. Okay, if you wear a necklace down here and you're not comfortable with your lumps and your bumps, you're drawing attention here, which is why I always say start with a belt and move up. By starting a belt, you draw physical attention right here and then up to your face. It will allow you to feel more confident in your clothes. I'm going to take this off and I'm going to put on another striped. So, diagonal stripes are awesome. Tiny stripes are awesome. Super, super wide stripes are awesome too. All stripes are awesome, okay? All stripes are awesome. Just want to put it out there. So I'm going to do a different stripe. Try to see if I saw that gray one. I had a gray. So I don't. Where else? I'm going to try to find, okay. This is a 3X classic tee. This is my true size, and this is called micro striping. It's a little super, super tiny stripes. I'm going to step off and change. And again, we're doing this live. We don't know how to cut and paste and all these other things that all the professional YouTubers do. I can only be good at so many things, girls. Okay. Wow, it's really... Okay. I'm like neon right now from the lights, and I'm sorry. Okay, so this is micro striping. This is so much fun. You can do any kind of pattern mixing with stripes. Stripes is like the very first, like if you were like, okay, I'm ready to do pattern mixing. What do I start with? A stripe. In fact, if you can find a black and white stripe, that is going to be like the golden, like that's going to be like, you know, the gateway black and white, gray and white. If you wear a lot of red, red and white. You wear a lot of blue, blue and white. So if you can find those two colors, you know, like a whatever your favorite primary color is, and then white, or your primary color in black or black and white, that's going to be your like holy grail. So this is really light. This is like a nice kind of seafoam with the micro striping. This just helps bring a little bit of interest with my leggings. It's just not plain blue. It's just not solid on solid. It's a little bit fun. I like the micro striping. I like that they're tiny. And of course, this particular stripe, because it's a little bit more busier, even though it's super thin, it's a little bit more detailed. I think this helps focus in a little bit more attention to your girlies. So if you're someone who is not well endowed, you wear a really good supportive bra, this may help you feel a bit more confident, make you stand a little taller, because you're actually are drawing visual attention into your chest zone because of the little stripes. Yeah, isn't it cute? This is a super cute one. And then pattern mixing with something like this is super, super easy, because you can take anything of this family. This family is of the greens and teal family. So you can do anywhere from like white, cream, gray, black, silver, and push it into light grays, metallics, all shades of teals, from the springy teals like this to a dark winter like jewel toned like emerald. So you can really go across color lines as long as you keep to the cooler tones being of the blues and green family. And I'm going to show you right now. So this is a darker autumn, winter version of this. So I could totally get away with wearing this because I'm sorry for the glare, but these are like friends. This is just like, this is the spring color and this is the winter color. It's the same family. So this works, okay? Super, super works. So now I'm going to try on a stripe, another stripe. Okay? So that's a very fine micro striping. I'm trying to find like a super wide stripe, but I don't really have too much. So here's another stripe. I'm going to step off camera and put on another stripe for you. Now this is basically what I call, so we've seen micro striping, which is super tiny. We've seen just tiny stripes. This is what I call like your basic mid-range stripe. It's kind of like in the middle. So, you may even want to call it tiny, if you will. This is a Magic Fabric Irma, 2X Irma. So this is a lot of stripey stuff in the stores tends to be like this width or a little bit more. So again, stripes. Now, of course, you may be targeting right here because your eye has been trained to look here. Again, I have a top roll and a bottom roll. I have some underwear on, so you see the underwear line. But again, you can still see how it kind of like moves, the color moves. I'm also not wearing it backwards, which I love wearing it backwards, but I'm not gonna wear it backwards today. If you just pull it up, it kind of ends up becoming, this is a dolman, so it ends up being, I can camouflage my parts here, and I feel that this stripe does not accentuate my boobs. It actually kind of diminishes them. So I feel like a stripe like this could help, again, bring a little bit more visual attention to your boob area. But if you're very well endowed, it could actually help camouflage, because you can't really make a definition, of how the size of my girl. So I feel like this is very complimentary. And of course, pattern mixing. So I have some red on here, and I'm just gonna do like a faux denim. Basically looks like a jean jacket, and super, super cute. And again, the same rules will apply. Different necklaces for where you want the focal point to be. And then this is classic red and classic blue. So I'm wearing a lighter blue. What's happening is the sun is coming as my light is on. So I'm wearing like a faux denim with black, okay? There's no black in this, but this works because its stripes are fun and black goes with everything. So there you go. All right. And then if I wanted to pattern mix with this, I would look for something, I probably don't have, I probably have something, but I would look for something with maybe just blue or just red. Let me see if I can find like a floral or something. It's like you have all this clothes, and I'm doing this on the fly, and I didn't think it through. So let's do this, okay? Now this is a little bit more extreme pattern mixing because there's really no blue in this shirt. But this works because, I mean, it kind of sort of works because it's not, I don't have a true red. But if this was true red and not so fuchsia red, this would work. This would totally work. It actually still kind of does work because it's in the same red family. But if you're someone who's kind of like OCD and you need to have like the same exact red, these reds are not exactly the same. As you can see, they're slightly, this one's a little bit more pinky. But this works. So this is a nice stripe with a nice floral. This may be a little bit too busy for you, but it works because this is a very tight, there's no spatialness in here. It's the same with all the way through. But here you have big florals, so it's opposite of this, a big floral, and then you have a lot of spatial separation in here. So it actually balances itself out, and then if you wanted to, you know, break it up, like if this was my shirt and this was my skirt, and you want to break it up, you see how just adding a belt breaks it up, and this is like totally like fashionista stuff going on right here. And then you would just layer, you know, if you want to layer maybe with some black or, you know, the blue or something to kind of pull it all out together, accessories and things like that. But this actually works like really, really well. Look, it actually looks really good together. All right, let's go with another stripe. We have vertical stripes. So this is Magic Fabric. This is 2X. This is going to be like hugging on my curves because it's not really the size. I would totally wear it together too. This is totally like not my size. I don't really size down in the classic tee. So this one may be a little bit loving up on parts I don't like, but whatever. We're all friends here. Not to worry. And if you're seeing skin and stuff, you know, I'm sorry. So this is a vertical. Now this one is cool, but it may be a hard sell for somebody. It's vertical, so I always heard that vertical is always good. Vertical draws your line up and down. So if I were to wear a vertical, I would never wear it like this because the vertical is making you look from my neck down. It's automatically drawing you to just only go up and down, up and down. I like to camouflage this. So what I would do is I would wear a vertical with a really fun skirt on the bottom. So now what you're doing is I'm making you look from here. I've cut the vertical in half. So you're looking from here up, here up, here up. Okay? This also helps make your girls look va-va-voom. So if you want to wear a really nice supportive bra, I cannot stress to you how a supportive bra is really good. It's good for your back. It's good for your girls, regardless of the size of your boobs. You need support and it'll help you have better posture. And when you have better posture, you don't walk like this. You tend to walk like this, which automatically elongates you and makes you feel and look thinner. So when you wear something like this, right, you could add the belt for contrast if you want. This is super adorable. My boobs to me are really looking huge. They just look like they're just like my cup is runneth over. So a vertical for me in this really stretchy fabric makes me feel just a little slightly uncomfortable if I didn't want to show so much attention. So what you do here, so that means that this would be really great for somebody who wants to look a little bit more voluptuous in her cup size without really having to pad. So if you have tinier boobs, you want to look a little bit bigger, this vertical stuff is so good for you. So what I would normally do if this was my outfit and I needed to have a stripe, I would layer. And what I'm noticing is this fullness is what's really showing here. So let's just tuck this in here. I'm gonna show you. Okay, we're gonna I just don't feel like dropping it. So we're gonna look a little like a hobbit right now for a hot minute. And of course, all of these colors work because they're all of the same blue family. So if I layered, my skirts here, is where my layering is, I feel like a little bit more covered. But again, I'm still drawing attention, you know, on my chest. So I may be someone, personally, I can tell you right now, I'd probably spin this backwards so that I feel like I'm not showing so much. Even though I'm not showing, but you know what I'm trying to say, girls. Having a scoop, you know, having this draw attention to my boobs and then bring so low may make you feel uncomfortable. So just wear it backwards where it would end higher And then I feel like I'm covered, like it's not so bad. And then I'd probably put like a necklace like right here to kind of just further try to draw you here and up, here and up. But either way, this is so much better. So although the verticals are fantastic, if you don't want to draw eyes down to this area, you may want to cut those verticals in half. And then the other thing you can do, verticals also help give you a little bit of waist definition. So if you're somebody who is a square or a rectangle, by pulling these up under your girls, you can give the illusion, because of how the vertical lines fall, of having a little bit of shape. So when I pulled it straight, there's no shape, okay? I'm just like, but as soon as I go up like this, I'm kind of pulling it up here. I'm kind of just doing a little tuck here. I may just like scrunch it up a little bit here. I feel like with a layering piece, like I now have a little shape, you see? And this is why I love layering. You see how much I'm camouflaging there? So I feel like I have a little bit more like la la la. So this can kind of help play with some shape. So that's how you're gonna rock verticals, either with a nice pattern mixing, pulling it up and layering, okay? And it'll give you a little waist definition. It totally does. It's really nice because it has like that slope. Okay, let's see what else I can find in the stripe department. I don't know if I have like tons of stuff. So we went over diagonal, micro striping. We did regular striping. Let me see if I have something super, super wide. I don't know if I do. Give me a second here. That's diagonal. I had one and then I sold it, and so now I don't know where it is. Let's try a Carly with stripes. I know a lot of you avoid the Carly with stripes. So I am going to do a striped Carly one. I'm actually going to do an extra large in Magic Fabric. Again, now this has a little bit more of a spatial. So you can see that this green is very tiny and the brown is very wide. Okay. I don't have anything super, super wide, so I can't really show you too much, but I figured I'll show you with a Carly. This is Magic Fabric. I love this one. I love the green in this. Okay. So, Magic Fabric. Sometimes the stripes hug here where you don't always love. So, again, if you can get away with this, remember, I'm trying to really do like a lot of A-line talk with you. It's very tight right here because I've sized down 2 sizes, okay? So I lose some of the flow right here. This also is the part where a lot of us don't really like, and then you see how much flow I have down here. So what I would do with the stripes is I would pull this up just a little bit, okay? And then I would do something like right here. I would like probably like pull this in and turn this into a tunic, and that's how I would wear that. Totally have camouflaged all my stuff. Now the stripes it's a little bit harder to do some of these tricks on the Carly with the pocket, okay, because if the stripes don't kind of line up, but it's like super cute. It just breaks up wearing black with black or black and brown or black and green. Adds a little fun. And then of course, right, so I feel like it's fun. My boobs look a little bit bigger in it because of the spatial differences, but then I would probably, you know, this isn't gonna fit me. This doesn't fit me. This is a small Shirley, but just so you can see, I'd probably do something fun like this that incorporates some of the green, some of the black. I have the floral in there. Now the green doesn't match. Doesn't matter. You know why? Because green and green are all like friends. Like mint green doesn't say to emerald green, I'm not hanging out with you because you're too dark. Green is like, yo, what's up, cousin? They're all friends. So you can rock this. We're also making this work because we have black on, and there's also kind of like a brown. I don't know if you can see it, but this right here is brown. So I'm actually pulling in 3 different colors, and this looks freaking adorable together. So I don't know. I don't have all the stripes that I need to talk to you about. So I'm kind of bummed about that. But stripes can really be your friend, and you just kind of have to play around with them a little bit. And I think like it's okay. It's okay to love stripes. And if you want to love something like this, you know, again, just doing maybe even just like tucking in a few things here under your bra, you know, adding a belt could really make the difference. And I don't think it makes me look any wider. You know, what I see is sometimes I don't have shape definition. So again, you know, adding a belt, where's the belt? Adding a belt to this one may help with spatial, like spatial definition. My belt's from Amazon. This one's from Amazon, size extra large. So if I added a belt, you know, it gives me a little more shape. And you know, the only problem I have sometimes with some of these magic fabric ones that are super stripy is because my girls happen to be uneven. I always feel like, come hither, wench. Because I always feel like I'm like hanging out a little bit too, like I'm hanging over a little too much. And then don't forget, don't knock this. I can't really do it because I don't have a loose belt. But back in the 80s, okay, you could totally put on like a fun shirt. Let's just pull that up a little bit, pull off. And everybody wore their belts like down here, like a loose belt, like down here, okay? You can still do that. This looks freaking adorable. Add a layering piece, this is adorable. So if you're someone who's like, I cannot wear a belt right here with my girls hanging out, okay, then don't. Put your belt off to the side. Even just wearing it off to the side, this is super high fashion. And then if you were to add, we're gonna add this layering piece. If you were to add a layering piece, it looks adorable. And it's really like high fashion. And people are gonna notice. And this is inside out, but you see, super, super cute. Oh my gosh. So, you know, put your belt down here if that's how you wanna rock it. It don't matter. Look, I just fluffed this out a little bit. This is adorable. Adorable. In fact, I think I might want to keep this curly now. So I think it's like a little fun. And think about this. Gosh, this is driving me crazy. When is the last time that you have gone out and wore a solid red t-shirt with a pair of black pants and someone's like, oh my God, you look fantastic? When's the last time you wore all black and someone said, oh my gosh, you look fantastic today? If you walk into a place and you are rocking this, you got your boots on, your face is on, and you're like walking in like this, they're going to be like, oh my God, you look amazing today. Try it. I dare you. All right, girls, that is, Erica, this video is for you. So that was my little discussion about stripes. I don't have more to show you, but if you have questions or comments, do it below this video. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I cannot believe this video was 20 minutes long. Holy hell. All right, ladies, don't forget, with me on your side, you're going to rock the row. Don't forget to join our community, shopwithamos.com. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Bye, girls.